them don't really need them and they could be working more.
Hear me out. Went and got my nails done earlier because I work and I can pay for those, right? The whole topic of conversation in there was how in the state of Tennessee, the governor has declared that there'll be no food stamps or WIC for the month of November. And there was a lot of hooping and hollering and complaining in there that they don't know how they're going to feed their babies or get their babies milk. But was in there getting their nails done, their lashes done, getting designs put on it, and this, that, and the other. And I raised 2 children by myself. I did get WIC and I did get food stamps until they were 6 months old, both of them. I'm very, very grateful for it. I believe it is designed to help you when you have no other choice until you can get a job and support yourself, okay? Do not act like I'm saying that food stamps and WIC is wrong. But at the same time, I was not going to get my nails done and my lashes done and special designs on it and then sitting there acting like it was my state's obligation to get my kids milk. How about not getting your nails done if you're worried about your children not having milk in the month of November?
So obviously this
about me having 7 kids. So what? Yes, we're getting 3K EBT. I am dating the EBT plug right now in the office. He is the man in the office. I am dating him. We are currently pregnant right now. This is my 8th child. I will be having a baby boy again. That is 8 boys all together. And here's my oldest right here. That's my oldest back there. So yes, I mean, hey, 7 kids, 8 kids, it doesn't matter. We are bringing in 8 children in one household, and we are adding more to the family. So yes, I love my plug. The food stamp's not gonna stop. We are hooking people up with the 3K EBT with 4 kids or more. People with 1 child, 1K. I mean, get in the game. What y'all waiting on? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Y'all better stop letting the government play y'all. Play them.
so you don't have to go to work.
I just went to go get my nails, lashes, and eyebrows done. Went to go swipe my EBT card, and she tells me they no longer accept that. So not only are they taking away junk food, sugary drinks, they are giving us all a time limit with how long we can be on EBT. Now you can get your nails done with EBT. So I had to use cash out of my pocket for my nails and eyebrows. So now I'm $100 short on my freaking rent that I'm supposed to pay today. They need to figure something out because this is not okay.
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAHSHI'S for Ka, Kodash, that belongs to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. So you hear the uproar of women behind the loss of food benefits, which is, to say, is not unexpected, honestly. This is actually quite hilarious because those are the main ones that really depend on it. Sure, you got some guys that do also depend on it, but not as much as they do. They technically abuses it. And this is, again, as I like to say, a trial run for basically the bigger things when they actually do permanently cut this. So now they hooping and hollering and talking about being upset. They got the other chick before her talking about how she loves her plug. What happens when all this stuff completely stops? No one actually they'll cry about it now, but they don't actually see the bigger picture. So I did, just wanted to type something in just for the fun of it. It says, because this is what they call them. They call them welfare queens, which is a derogatory term used to describe individuals, often women of color. Funny how they like to put that in there, but you got all sorts of women complaining about it now, who are perceived to misuse or abuse the welfare system, typically through fraudulent means or manipulation of government assistance programs. This stereotype emerged prominently in the 1980s, which goes to show you this has been going on for a long time, largely popularized by political rhetorics, and it portrays these individuals as lazy and dependent on government aid, contributing to racial and social stigmas surrounding poverty. Now, of course, go back 10 years, 15 years, I would say by then I did hear more about black women on Section 8 than anybody else, which is why they was always made fun of. But you can see that there's a whole bunch of women of any nation that's in this place using that shit. And they're not just using it on food, they're using it on nails, hair, there's all the other stuff that it doesn't go to. So, you had the question, what are taxpayer funds? Taxpayer monies, which we already know about this, but just to give you a little bit more insight, refers to the revenue collected by government from individuals and businesses through various taxes, including income tax, value-added tax, corporate tax, exercise duties. Now, you want to go a little bit further to it, because you say, yeah, we get taxed by everything, which is very true. They just don't mention one of the parts. So you get income tax, value-added tax, corporate tax, custom duties, property and land taxes, educational, healthcare. This is what some of the stuff it pays for. This is how tax money is used. Give you security, defense. Sorry, let's skip that. Social welfare and public services. Government salaries, administrations. Now, this also goes to your police department, fire department, and your militaries, which is one of the things that they left out, but it goes to them as well. Which is funny because 12 to 16% of that taxpayer money goes to the military, which is how they're able to fund as much as weapons as they want to, whether it be actual guns or nuclear missiles or anything else, or any other projects they have in line. So now you see how this is actually all distributed. The problem is now you got people that got so comfortable here relying on this stuff. It them backfired on them, right? So you have all these women complain about this stuff. So this is Proverbs 9:13. It says, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. So you want to go to that word clamorous. It says noisy, vociferous, a shout. This goes further. Let's see. It says a great outcry, loud or urgent demand. So, and they are, it says here, a loud call. So they are crying out. They were crying out with this loud call in distress because of food benefits being taken. Because why? Because now that's all they relied on. That was some in this video that was talking about how some of these women haven't worked in 12 years. Then you move up. Then it started with one child, then moved up to 8 children, 12 children. So you had to sit here and wonder, God, you go like, damn, this is a hell of a lot. Which means they spend a lot of money on it. It's ranging from over 1,000 to at least. And some of the ones I've been hearing is at least 4,000, 6,000. And the people on average can't even make that much. So it's no wonder that they're making it so simple. But the problem is, with simplicity comes complicity. You become a complacent, and then all your stuff is taken. You then cry like children to get back what was taken, because now you done abused it. Much like a child, when they get something, they start abusing it. Like they get an animal, they start abusing it. Now you gotta take that animal away. Why? Because they wasn't doing those smart things with it. So that is, and this is, again, and I like to say it because this is just one project to see how many people are quick to fold. Now you got people losing their houses because behind welfare too, which I might do another video on that. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. Normally I don't do videos on women, but this is what you're seeing on the basis. It shows you how really irresponsible or how devious these women can be when it comes to using something. And also it goes to show you how reliant they are on this because they don't want to work, which is understandable in a sense, because when you look back like before the 1980s, maybe going back in the 50s or before then, it was mostly men working. Women could just stay in the house, cook, clean, take care of the children. These women today are still technically looking for the same thing, even though you got other women that actually want to go out and earn what they got. So they either stuck with two choices now. Either they get up and work, or they remain homeless, or for the third option, they actually find a man that can actually take care of them. All of which, when all this stuff starts folding, a lot of these women are going to go back to phase A, which was relying on a man to take care of them. Because a lot of these jobs ain't going to really exist, or they ain't going to really take anybody that can't really do labor like that. So that leaves a lot of women screwed as it is. So this is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let me repeat that. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. You got the question, why is that? I mean, we could give you a whole list. Hell, women can even give you a whole list. They'll tell you. They fight on constant level. Another way to know a woman is by another woman, because they see the games that they play. So this will tell you everything right then and there. It says, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. You see, this is how everything turns out. This is honestly hilarious when I watch stuff like this, because you don't really see men complain about it. If you do see us complain about it, it's not for long, because we'll actually find another way to actually get what we need. Even if we do end up homeless, you don't really hear us complain about it, or more so that you don't hear anybody get to let us complain, because nobody really cares. But everybody's so uptight on the women that these women could just literally plop a phone up, hit that record button, and tell their biggest woes all day long, and somehow still get some sympathy or probably some money behind it. Or for the ones that really don't care, they probably don't get no money out of it. Just like with this woman, she done bragged about it all on social media. Got hit with the hammer. And what she do? She decides to go back on social media and record what just happened. Possibly hoping to get some pity and some money out of it. So this is all the wickedness that goes on in their minds. When this stuff really starts when this stuff really starts closing down with the hammer, that as far as no jobs, no benefits. I'm talking about even when the entire government shuts down entirely, to where you had to go out here and fend and learn how to hunt to get what you need. This is Isaiah 65 and 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So his servants will eat. His servants will find a way even now for those for the brothers that might even been on benefits and gotten to take it away. The Lord always provides. They ain't nothing to us. We already done seen this happening. We done pretty much already preached about this 1,000 times. We knew what the outcome was. It's the people on the outside that's going to be hit the hardest. Because, yeah, we may have told them, but they did not take heed of it. They did not practice understanding that, yeah, this doesn't last forever. No, these people think everything here lasts forever. And this is where they get screwed. Because now they're being hit with the question, oh, how am I supposed to take care of my children? Why can't I buy the sugary sweets? Why can't I buy the milk and frosted flakes that they want? For us, we don't have to worry about that. We know how to maneuver. Just like them Ishikarites. They band together and try to and get everything they need. Everything they need. They all tend to work in the same jobs. But they still know how to maneuver. See, the problem in this society is you're taught to be basically selfish and alone, basically. So when the problem arises, you don't have an answer for it. You're not taught to go back to your parents' house to, help them in order to make the adjustments to where we can all survive together. No, you're taught that once you're out there on your own, that's it. You don't have no plan, no contingency, nothing. But for the people that's outside this place, they already know how to band together. At least try to make things work. Even if they gotta hunt together, they know how to make it work. So, long story in a nutshell, these people are screws, specifically women. But this is the way the Lord is shifting everything to be turned right back into the order. At the cost of this place crumbling, which is even better. Two birds with one stone, I like to say. So, for now, we just wait. So, little one, this is a little edifying with that Shalom.